7 minutes is good.
You'd be surprised in what people can do in 8 minutes. Actually, maybe
7
not,
minutes.
but 7 minutes.
What do you mean by that?
6, 7.
What do you mean by that?
6, 7. What?
Yeah, what do you mean by
What
that?
do you mean by that?
What do I mean by what?
What do you mean by that? What
can you do in 7
lasting
minutes?
longer than 7 minutes.
I am. I'm lasting 7.5.
Okay. Needed to know that.
Anyway.
Bro, did you guys know that Hamilton and Leclerc finished in 6th and 7th place?
No, they did not. It was 5 minutes.
They did. They
No, they
did,
didn't.
bro. Yeah,
They
look it
did?
up. Look it up. They did. Look it up.
Okay, bye. Get out of here. Get out. Okay. Well, I'm the stream is live right now, but I have you guys muted because I don't have time to set up the intro. Okay. No, but we ball. True. Okay. Do you want to start the intro now? Okay. Go ahead.
I think some drivers might not be able to do something.
I'll leave you guys to it. Have fun.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hello, viewers. This race is gonna be a dumpster fire today, viewers. Oh gosh.
Oh.
Anyways, hello, viewers, and welcome to the INV Works Project Trackday. Why'd I get kicked?
Because
Reset
we used the server.
Hello to our 4 viewers.
Oh my
Unfortunately,
gosh.
we are experiencing some
We are
technical
We are.
difficulties.
It's over.
So,
Yeah.
Goodbye.
If you,
Project
Sorry about
Tractor.
that.
if you hear someone named
That's
Burger,
okay.
well, guess what? That's me, because I'm streaming today, just like the test races at Indianapolis, because unfortunately we were having some live streamer issues, so I had to sub in very last minute, but
He's dead.
we ball, so no fancy graphics today.
All of our streamers are dead.
Yeah, they're all dead. So it's just gonna be me today. And now we're rejoining the game because it was reset.
I'm under the floor. Oh, never mind. Okay. Now I'm gonna do the intro. Hello, viewers, and welcome to the INV Works Project Trackday World Championship. This is round 6 at the Temple of Speed for the AM Sprint and Feature Race. Monza's total length is 5.8 kilometers or 3.6 miles and contains 11 turns with about 4 straights in between them. Monza has had some of the league's most interesting racing, with Frosty finding a loophole in the track limits in Season 2 and what is, in my opinion, some of the best racing we have ever had in Season 1 with a win from Shelby Era. This year, however, the track limit loophole in Parabolica has been fixed, so we can expect drivers to have a lot more consideration for that final curve. Also, this season, instead of rain, we will be having a full day-night cycle. Monza is already such a hard track to master, and paired with these wild GT500 cars, we could be in for some of the most insane racing that we have never seen before. I'm iLagOut, joined here today by my fellow commentators, Mr. Burgerman2, who will also be streaming, and Igneous Hydra. What's going on, guys?
Hello.
Hello.
I love Monza.
We're gonna
I
be
don't
seeing
like
the
that.
most interesting racing today, guys.
This is gonna be very interesting indeed.
Yeah.
Most
Everyone is
interesting
getting a drive
everything.
through. Everything is getting a drive through because it's so dark out. Because the lighting
I
is.
wouldn't be
absolutely-
surprised.
On my screen,
lighting is
what does it look like on your screen? Because my sky is black, but everything else looks like it's would be daytime because it's not really that dark.
Yeah,
Everything else. Yeah, everything
like
else looks
nighttime
like it's
for me.
daytime, but it's. Yeah, it looks like nighttime.
Very strange.
But it's an interesting challenge. Some people have said that it's hard to see the apex of the corner, so they get corner cuts really easily. So it's gonna be.
I
very
concur.
interesting.
So we have a lot of news for this race pretty much just throughout this week. I think we can pretty much start talking about Emmy Racing. Emily Dorada, the team principal and former AM driver, now former AM driver for Emmy Racing, her own team, has completely withdrawn from racing and will only keep her team principal position. She's being replaced by Aurora the robot. For those of you who do not know, Scuderia RFA has completely disbanded and withdrawn from PTWC competition. So drivers Aurora the robot has moved to Emmy Racing Team to replace her, and Silver Lumi has gone on to Onion Motorsports to replace Montathai. So we are down a driver and down a team, and we'll also see later today with RFA not racing, but Danny will be continuing to race for the rest of the season with Meme Racing. Prime Drifter, busy with real-life complications, is not going to be able to race for the rest of the season. So unfortunately for him, it looks like the championship that he's been fighting so well for is just not going to go towards him, but I'm sure this is one of the last things on his mind right now, though.
Honestly, the whole like Emmy Racing thing is like the first time I've ever felt like sadness in this league.
Oh, this guy's never felt sadness in this league. He's never felt any remorse before. So,
I mean, it's more just like, cause.
Go ahead.
I mean, honestly, I was just gonna say that it's like, it's really like only like, to me it's really sad because you could tell that Emily actually like loved what she was doing, and it really sucks because when you like look into it a little bit, like she was under so much stress with running an entire team, and it just sucks.
Yeah. Speaking of racing, we are green right now for qualifying, sprint qualifying. So it's gonna be a one-shot qualifying. Sorry to interrupt your speech. I don't know if you want to call it a speech, but yeah, we are underway here in Monza. Sarki got a kind of slow getaway from the pit lane, speaking of the younger team. So I don't know, maybe he's feeling a bit down. I think all the Emmy drivers have been a bit low on morale. One of their team principal having retired from all racing.
Yeah, I'm sure every team is really feeling right now. But on a positive note right now, Sparky 1970, who didn't have much hopes going into this championship, currently P2 in the championship for AM, but I'm correct still right now. He should be about 10-20 points away from Nixon leading the championship. This is going to be our third race a weekend with 3 races to go. One out of the 3 remaining races left before we go into Asia for Japan. He's definitely still in contention for the championship.
I think having 80 races is getting to us. I think not having 6 races is getting to us now. Mentally. I think I'm going insane.
Yeah, this is the most amount of races PTWC has ever hosted for a championship. Previous 2 seasons was all 6 races. But with the addition of Indianapolis and Tsukuba, we're up to 8 races now. So it's definitely a new experience for all of us. This also is going to be a new experience for a lot of these drivers, I'm sure. A full day-night cycle. Right now it is currently nighttime, although it doesn't really look like nighttime when you look at the sky. It was likely brightened due to some driver complaints about it being too dark, not being able to see Apex, because this is a very dark track otherwise. There's not a lot of spotlights around this track.
Anyway, speaking of drivers, T-Programmer, the guy that had very fast Super last weekend, managed to dominate the AM race. He's currently going quite fast in that same Supra this weekend, so maybe, you know, I know last week he did get quite helped by the BOP, but it seems that his pace is real this weekend. That being said, the fastest car around the track, around Monza right now, is the Viper due to its straight line speed advantage. I think we mentioned it in Indianapolis at the start of the season. The Viper has very good top end speed, so it had to be nerfed quite a bit, and his performance reduced for Indy, so it wouldn't be out of the top. But here at Monza, the power is just insane, and the acceleration is just insane. So it is really like the quickest car here. The NSX and the Super and the R34 are all on the back foot again.
The checkered flag
Same for
waves
F1.
for one-shot qualifying, and we're gonna get the final results of our AM sprint standings. So far, T-Bromer crosses the line, fastest lap, followed by Sparky. Although we are having a little bit of a glitch with the leaderboard now. As soon as I say that, hopefully that'll be resolved.
Yay!
With the drivers to come.
It is Sparky. Sparky is second. And,
and it
my
looks
God,
like
what is going on with
as soon as you say that, T-Programmer tops the leaderboard once again. Followed by Nixif, your championship leader, second place, and it might be Sparky P3, although it looks like he's kind of merged with someone else in P4. Very interesting.
You know, on the topic.
You go.
On the topic of the Viper, I was driving it, and I did find it to be like really stable compared to, say, like the last 2 days before its retune, and I definitely think we're gonna see a very strong performance from the Vipers in both the AM and Pro series today. So I'm honestly really looking forward to having some patriotism here at Monza today.
Yeah, and you bring up a really good point, because if we remember 2 races ago, with Paul Ricard with the longest straight of our entire calendar, Monza, known as the Temple of Speed, I'm sure that final backstretch will greatly benefit that Dodge Viper. The Dodge Viper, for anyone who does not know, has the best top speed advantage out of all these other cars. That big 8-liter V10 is what powers that car down the road. But right now, it is going to be a Toyota Supra and 2 Honda NSXs topping out your top 3 for the sprints qualifying.
As long as you get the timing right, the Viper will glide through Ascari, and it is just the best feeling when you get that just right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I will say probably one of the weakest links on this grid might have to be the McLaren F1s, at least based on Hockenheim. It honestly just looked like a total mess that weekend. I'm sure they made some changes to it for this weekend, but so far the McLaren F1 has not really been the best car out of the grid. We've really only seen good performances from Prime Drifter, who I still believe is leading the championship in Pro right now. He was driving the McLaren F1 and then being replaced by Danny, and it really looked like that he was just completely struggling with that car in Hockenheim. But we'll see how it does here in Monza.
Speaking of Monza, if you haven't noticed the night factor in this race, you can see that with all the cars on the grid, it is very hard to see like how bright the lights are. Like if you look at the cars that have a car in front of them and a car behind them, they're just blinded right now. Like it's almost impossible to see what's ahead of you.
Yeah, honestly, the
I
best
just
position that you
realized
want to.
the Supra's lights are fixed.
Oh yeah, I think it. Yeah.
What?
It was facing the wrong way in. Was it Paul Ricard? Maybe it was fixed in Paul Ricard.
Hockenheim.
Oh, Hockenheim, yeah.
No, it was still broken at Power Card. Also, 10-lap sprint race. That's the most we've ever had.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. I don't know. What is very interesting about this timing of the board? T-Programmer with a very 6/10 faster than Nix's best time. Oh, never mind, it's a 9-lap race. A sprint, sorry. Frusty, who dominated here in the wet last season, is plumb last for the sprint, but of course it's a sprint, so yeah, 4 CCs for 9 laps.
Indeed.
It's supposed to be 7, 6, 6, 6.
Hydra, are you okay?
Let's not start this.
No.
Let's not start this.
I'm not helping.
Please no 6-7 jokes during the race.
Anyways,
And,
the lap are dwindling
Are we
down from
having
10 laps to
technical
7 now.
difficulties?
I'm honestly very curious to see if T-Pro
Well.
can show like some really good pace, because some people in Hockenheim were saying it was a fluke with that tune, but it looks like he really is a good driver, and hopefully he can continue that going forward.
I think he's gonna be outpaced by the Vipers today, though. Like, honestly, the Vipers are quite strong, so it's gonna be quite a difficult battle for him to properly take the win. But
The lights are going out.
And away we go, boogity boogity at the Temple of Speed
Oh
for
my
the
God,
AM
God.
race.
what the?
Oh yeah,
what,
look at that.
Trusty, what?
Off to a lagging start already.
Trusty is somehow like miles ahead. Did he jump the start?
Whoa, wait. Yeah, wait.
I swear this Trusty guy is actually like trolling, bro. I swear
Something
this Trusty
always
guy.
happens with Frosty. It seems.
Bro, this guy's actually so unserious, I swear. Anyway, in other news, Rod managed to get a great start in the Viper, because I think is also pretty goated. T-Programmer and Nixon side by side down into the second
Race
chicane. Now it's second one here in Monza, down to turn 3.
Oh,
Very
and
good line.
Programmer
Oh my god!
eats the curb and almost dies right on the first lap of the sprint race. Is this foreshadowing what his
Whoa, I
future
think
will
one of the
be
ending
like
cars went
today?
off.
I
One
hope.
of the Lesbos cars, I just saw like a
What?
split second on the sand, or it looks like they must have fallen off. It might have been
Oh.
Sparky or Aurora. I didn't get a good view, but all I did see was one of those Emmy
Sucks.
Racing Team cars sliding on that gravel shop coming out of Lesmos 1.
Looks like
Seems like coming out
T-Programmer
of
though
the
has fallen
Scary.
off. Yeah, coming out of the
Frosty
Scary.
followed by
T-Programmer.
Nixon. And it looks
Oh.
like Burke is going for the overtake on T-Programmer down the straight.
Merc indeed is going for the
Seems
overtake
very
onto the
powerful,
parabolic
it
up
seems.
to the final corner of Monza. Merc on the inside T-Programmer, who makes a move, or does it? It looks like T-Programmer makes a bit of a switcheroo right now.
Ooh.
It looks like he tries to get ahead. Coming out of the Parabolica is going to be lap 2 of our sprint race. Frosty somehow leading in the Hue Performance car, followed by Nixon. And it looks like it might be
comes the
T-Programmer or
lag.
Rod in P3. Leaderboard says it's going to be Rod, followed by Merc and T-Programmer. It's going to be really close between these top 5 drivers. Aurora, the
This entire
robot.
smoke.
Yeah, Aurora the robot looks like she's holding up a pretty good fight trying to stay with these top 5 drivers. Meanwhile, Sparky, in a bit of a midfield battle, looks like he's probably struggling with all of that vision
no.
lag with all those cars around him.
Nixon
Speaking of-
post-race penalty.
Already?
Oh no! Oh my
shot.
God, he's only got 4 quarter cuts in one
No
lap. What
shot.
are we doing? He's done to me. He's done me. He's done what I do. Oh my god.
He's like, no, that's my thing.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
speaking of Emmy team, it seems that Aurora made on her
Oh,
on
Programmer!
Whoa!
Whoa! Off Lesmo 2.
Oh my god.
No!
I was taking a bite of a taco when that happened.
Oh my god. Programmer bends it into the wall at Lesbos 2, makes a massive mistake, hits the wall. Now down to Ascari. Somehow Frosty, due to his jump start, managed to take the top position. But Nixon is going to have to go and serve his penalty. He's going to have a post-race penalty, meaning that he is going to have to extend this gap as much as he can. But it's not going to be enough because it's only 5 more laps-ish to go. Oh my goodness. But Aurora debut has managed to outperform his teammate Sparky, who's sitting only in 12th. What is going on, man? What is happening, bro? Oh, as I say that though, Sparky has managed to climb up this lap to P8. That was pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. That's actually like 4 laps and that's 4 positions in a single lap. That is crazy. So I think maybe Sparky is now back on the charge, trying to get back to the top of this sprint race. But meanwhile, at the front, Nixith, who does have that post-race penalty, is trying to drive away from the field. He has a massive gap to the cars behind. Frosty obviously is getting like penalized to hell after this sprint race.
Oh, and
but-
Programmer almost dies again off of what's the chicane called? I have no idea. This track map that I have pulled up sucks.
It's called the second chicane. Meanwhile,
called the
Rod
second
for you in that Viper is pulling it to well, not really pulling it anymore. He has been very good on the Viper, consistently very fast this season, but right now he is pulling it towards the front end, to the podium, again, in this podium battle between Aurora, between Merc, between Rod. It's a four-way battle, well, really three-way battle for P2. But they all have to be sure to keep within post-race penalty range of Nixith, because whoever comes out on top of this three-way battle for P2 technically would take the win for the sprint race. So we could see Aurora the robot on his debut for ME Racing Team get his first sprint win of his AM career, which would be crazy to think about.
This race is already getting crazy so far. Oh, go ahead.
Aurora is a woman.
Yeah.
What?
I'm just telling Hydra that Aurora is a woman.
Aurora's a woman? Oh.
Oh,
Merc with a bit of a slide coming out of
straight up
turn
jumps the
2
curb.
of the first chicane. We're currently lap 4 out of 7. Past halfway of this sprint race so far right now. Nixith still leading, but of course with that with that post-race penalty. Rusty leading in second place. A little bit surprised that the stewards have not at least handed out some sort of penalty, or at least given us some news about how we got that absolutely incredible start at the beginning right now. But if we talk provisionally, or at least we talk on merit, it might be Aurora, Rod, or Merc going for the first ever win if we get a penalty for Krusty and Nixith before the end of this race or after this race. And it looks like the Viper is leading ahead of the grid.
Speaking on Nixith, actually, look at how far he's pulled away within these last 2 laps.
Yeah, he's trying to... Oh wait, I didn't even notice Aurora has a post-race penalty!
Oh my goodness.
No!
Oh my goodness. It means it's going to be down
it for
to
ME
Merc
Racing
and
Team.
Rod. Going around the parabolica, Aurora goes a little bit wide on the penalty now.
Rod.
Merc in the slipstream of Rod, he's going to try to make a move. Going into turn 1, right on the rear bumper of them, going onto lap 5 of the Monza sprint race. It is still currently nighttime, going right into one of the most difficult braking corners of this season so far. A little bit laggy. I think the Dodge Viper is a little bit ahead. Smoke coming out of the tires of these cars. Who's ahead? I think it might be the Dodge Viper still ahead.
Oh yeah. Monza is definitely showing us the difference between the good AM drivers.
3 wide! Holy crap!
I wouldn't say. What happened?
It's 3 wide. Sorry for interrupting you. 3 wide. Putting into that chicane, Merc, Rod, and Frusty, 3 different cars going side by side, all fighting for that position right there. A little bit of a rear jump from Merc's car right there. Aurora is now losing pace with that penalty now, getting really close to that exit wall of Lesmos 2. Rod.
I just realized that the battle for the lead. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
There you go, Breaker. You can okay, I will. Rod is currently battling with Merc to Ascari. He has now left the position. He breaks a little too late. Merc is now right in front of Rod, but he's gonna get a massive slipstream, help with the power, the massive power of that Viper. They're now fighting for the lead because everyone around them has a post-race penalty, and they are now technically miles ahead of the competition. The next guy in P3, but Rod with a very wide line through Parabolica, can he capitalize on it and get a great run down the back straight? We now have 2 laps to go, I think.
Hippo just got ran over.
Hippo dies a horrible death on the main straight here at Monza because they can't see ahead of them.
How many times have drivers ran over innocent bystanders in this league?
I don't know about innocent. Because I know Frusty got ran over, and Silverstone, I wouldn't say he's innocent.
Sparky, no! He's gonna post-race penalty. Everyone's getting a post-race penalty. Sparky has a post-race penalty.
It's bound to happen.
I think
Monza's
okay.
Separating the best from the rest. Bars.
Dude, whoever doesn't get a post-race is basically going to be on the podium.
Yeah.
Or in the top position.
It is literally a drive to survive right now. Frusty with a little bit of a slide coming out of Lesmos 1. He's battling Merc right now. Merc and Frusty pulling away from Rod and Aurora right now. Looks like it could be Merc's first ever win if we get a penalty for Nixith and Frusty. I don't have chat open, so I'm not sure if Frusty has a penalty going on for a jump start, or if it's a really good one. Aurora goes a little bit wide on the guard right there. Frosty from a different line compared to Merc. It is going to be side by side going to the Parabolica. Lap 6 out of lap 7. It is currently our penultimate lap of this race so far. Merc.
Don't say it, Hydra. Don't say it.
Say it.
What?
Say it. I don't know what he's going to say. I just want to say it.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
The white flag is
Well, I don't know what they're going to say,
I mean,
so
not
I'm going
that, but like...
I'm going to continue
I don't know what you
talking.
mean by
It is the final lap
Stupid
of the sprint race so
kid.
far. Nixif is still your leader with that penalty, followed by Merc. It is currently Onion 1-2 by visual standards. Go ahead, flag.
Check. I don't know about you, but it looks to me like Rod might be back in contention with that slipstream from Frosty. So we might be seeing something here before the end of this sprint race. As far as everything else is concerned, it seems like... wow.
Oh my
And
God.
as I'm speaking on, Rod has a huge moment through the second chicane. Maybe he isn't in contention for the win of this sprint, but who knows? Anything can happen here at Monza, and Monza has definitely proved that with these 2 seasons, as we've seen so much like collisions with barriers. It's crazy. But
I do want to mention. Oh, what? Sorry. No, go.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I'm improvising right now, so you can say whatever you want.
We are heading on to the final lap here. So Merrick looks like he's about to get his first sprint AM win, first win of any cat. I don't think he's ever gotten a sprint win. Maybe he got
No win at all.
A sprint in Silverstone, but anyway.
I thought he won a sprint before.
No, he didn't. He
Oh my
almost
goodness,
won
wait.
in Paul Ricard, but it was taken away from him from Nixif. It looks like he's gonna get it. He's a little bit ahead of Frosty. Hopefully, for Merc's sake, Frosty has a penalty because Merc crosses the line.
And
Carl finishes on the sprint. Wait, does he? No, wait. What happened to T program? What happened to Carl? What happened to T program? Did he crash? He's gone so far down the
had a
leaderboard.
lot of moments.
He finished 13. Okay. Anyway. Danny wanted me to mention that the slipstream around here in Monza is very strong, stronger than what you'd expect. The amount of like straight line speed you can get just off of following one car for a long distance is absolutely insane. Like you can gain so much lap time, because A, it's a very long straight around this track, and B, we just have a very good slipstream system in place, unlike other leagues. Yeah, that's why we're better. But yeah,
one thing we can boast about.
Yes. Danny, yeah, I've mentioned it now. Danny, are you happy? Are you happy? Okay. Anyway, so I'm not Rod. Merc takes the first sprint win of his career here in Monza. Rod with a very close second, only a couple of tenths away, and I believe JJ does get on the podium. Because Aurora and Sparky, both MB cars, had a post-race penalty. JJ gets his first podium, or his second podium. I think he got sprint podium in Silverstone maybe, but he gets his first or second sprint podium in the AM class in that Supra, in that Seas Racing Supra. What a great drive from him. I still remember his amazing performance in Silverstone until he spun out and lost all pace. So hopefully we see good things from him today.
So I am getting someone in stream chat asking us if we can do a shout out for the Hoodie Kid. Where is the Hoodie Kid? I don't see him.
Shout out to the Hoodie Kid. He got a post-race penalty.
Yeah, he got a post-race penalty, but he finished 11th on the track.
And just for viewers' sake, I did see in game chat that Frosty will be receiving a drive-through penalty, time penalty for his jump start in the sprint.
Also, someone told Doggy to fix his car because he's on like a bit too much of an angle right now. Like in the starting grid box thingy.
I can say for sure that this is not Frosty's first time being a little bit silly around this track. Of course, as mentioned by lag.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Of course, mentioned by lag. Going around Parabolica. If you've seen the highlights of Monza last season, he pretty much took a ginormous line, pretty much driving over the gravel trap around Parabolica, getting huge amounts of speed. Of course, as mentioned by Lag, that has been changed.
Yep.
Thank goodness. That was like my biggest pet peeve last season about this track. Oh my goodness. It just pissed me off every time I saw somebody going so wide on Parabolica. Because the whole point of that curb is to try to hold your line and not die, and here we got people going in the gravel trap with no repercussions.
You know, if it was me, if it was down to me,
that's been fixed.
if it was down to me, I would have not said anything about the gravel trap, but I would have secretly added ice and ramps that were invisible around Parabolica, but just don't say anything. Just let them find out.
Oh yeah.
Make some good content for the highlights. That's what I would have done.
If the creators of Autodrome International de Monza wanted people to send it through Parabolica, they would have given it banking like no other circuit you've ever seen. But it doesn't, and this ain't Talladega, so please take Parabolica the correct way.
Yes, sir.
You know,
And
I'm gonna.
it seems like we are getting ready.
I'm gonna put my spectate camera on Frosty because I'm curious to see if he'll jump again. But go ahead, Lag. Sorry for interrupting.
Okay.
Seems like we are
Also
getting ready to start this feature race here, as all of the drivers are confirming that they are
Also-
ready.
Also,
Go ahead.
there are a couple of drivers who came in late and now have to do a pit lane start. So it's Herrera Eagle and Baby Hippo who showed up late to the party. Nice job, guys.
Hey, at least they didn't get a penalty.
At least they didn't get a penalty. Maybe the pit lane start is more ideal.
That-
Who knows?
That might be the strategy at this point.
No, but they have to wait for the rest of the grid to go, and then they have to. So it's not great.
That is true. But with all these time penalties, I'm not sure exactly how much time will be added to all of these guys' stints because of these penalties. But if it's a big, considerable chunk of time, maybe the pit lane start is the way to go. And that would be hilarious.
We will see. We will see.
And
Okay.
it seems like maybe we're not ready to start because we're having issues with the grid.
We are having some complications with around P6 to P7 and P5 as well. Danny, who is not only a driver, one of our race stewards and jokes as well, looks like they are trying to reorganize this grid back here. So that will delay the race for a little bit. Meanwhile, two of our late joining drivers, Herrera Eagle and Baby Hippo, are going to be
saying
starting
that
from the
number.
pits.
Guys, what if we keep it at 4cc on laps?
No.
If I was
How about
racing,
we-
I would have just drove at like 60 miles an hour the entire race and just like let it happen.
4 cc's and bring back that every time you double the limit, you do another drive-through penalty. Like
Or-
season 1.
If you get, instead of drive-through penalties, you get a bomb attached to your car and you have to tag another driver to get it off of you.
Alright.
That would be so fire, but that's such a great idea. That's amazing.
I'm losing my sanity.
You can tell that commentary box is struggling a lot today with their mental.
No, we're okay.
We're bank chilling.
Mental
It's
health
okay,
is
guys.
very
Don't worry
I
about us. We are
just-
bank chilling.
Joe's obsessed with 6-7. I'm tired and sick, and Burger is going crazy because he has so much videos to edit.
Oh yeah, for anyone who is joining us or does not know, I Like Out, one of your premier commentators, destroyed his leg in a heroic act of saving a school bus full of children.
Sure.
Guys,
That's exactly what happened.
This man is like hero. If you see him in real life, and if you're curious, I can't say that. But if you do happen to think that you see him somehow, just by recognizing his voice, try to get his autograph. This man's the real
short.
hero.
Yes, he is.
Viewers, I am short.
He's a real human.
I look like my Roblox avatar, except I don't wear hats
Blocking.
because my hair is too big. Honestly,
Oh, we're getting
the
underway.
Mexican jeans. Yes, I am a block. Oh, and the lights are underway.
5 lights.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing here at Monza for the AM feature race, and it seems like no jump start from Rusty this time. And let's see here. We do get an extremely good start, from Merc and Nixit. And why are there people joining the Discord? Please stop.
Not talking about
Let's see here. Through first chicane, Rod getting an excellent exit, along with Nixit and Merc.
Have you guys noticed
And-
that it's gotten darker on the track like than it was?
It
earlier in this
might be
race?
the night
Yeah.
cycle.
It seems like a lot.
That might also indicate that it might be coming daytime soon. With Roblox's day-night system, when it is
Yeah, it sounds
closer
weird.
away from midnight, when the moon is not up, it gets darker because there's no light. And as I say that, you can kind of slightly see some sun rays in the distance. So we will be getting some daylight
yeah.
very soon here at Monza.
That being said, it makes it a lot harder for these drivers to see where they're going without their headlights, because only parts that are properly illuminated on this track are the apex pointers, which means you do have to watch out for
Race
certain
cars
ones.
don't need headlights because the
Because
track is always lit.
except not in this case.
Ascari is completely
Definitely
dark. Ascari is completely dark. They're in the dark through Ascari. What a crazy section that will be for these drivers.
Fortunately,
who
though,
travel.
the sky is getting brighter.
Sky is getting brighter though. Lag is right. So hopefully daytime will come soon and they won't have to worry. But in the meantime, they're gonna be in this weird twilight area.
Oh, wow.
Twilight.
And Merc tries it on the outside of Rod, and he gets it done. It seems like very,
Wow.
very impressive from Merc. Honestly, I've never seen the outside line work really that much in PTWC.
Leaderboard is broken as we head on to the second lap. Let's check.
Yay!
Someone already has 4 corner cuts this lap. What the hell?
Wow.
When you say the leaderboard
big,
broken, is it just not
tire
showing up
smoke
for you
from Nixon.
on the bottom left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
No,
just
it's not
double check.
showing up.
I think you're right. Lag, because I'm noticing the sky is rapidly getting to the point where it's starting
Look
to get
at
sunny.
that sun
Look, I
rays.
mean, look at this. From last time.
Look at the
It is trying
beautiful
to-
morning. Viewers, Burger, can you make a poll if you're a morning person or a night
Holy
person
crap.
in the chat?
Uh,
We need
I will do that in just a
engagement
second,
farming.
but Rod takes a ginormous amount of curve going through that second chicane right there.
Oh, wow.
Doggy,
I
oh
didn't
my
see that.
gosh, so much smoke coming out of his car. Rod loses
Here
some
comes
time
the
because of
sun,
that curve right
everyone.
there. The sun is so bright.
Here comes us.
Very nice. Very nice.
Anyway,
I'm a morning person. What about you guys?
Nick sits right now. I don't know. I'm a bit of a night person. I'm a night owl. That being said, I am
Canadian night
so,
owl.
you know. Nick Sith, as the sun begins to appear, as the sun is shining on this beautiful Italian track, Nick Sith begins leading from his teammate Merc. It looks like it's going to be yet another battle between the Onion Motorsports pair, who've been pretty much dominating most of these races together,
Yeah.
save for Hockenheim and I think maybe Silverstone. But they, at the beginning of the season, had a great run of 1-2s, I think, and just decent positions, getting a lot of points from Motorsports. They are currently set 1, 1st, and 3rd, respectively, in the standings. Nixith is driving away from other drivers, but meanwhile, Doggy, I think, is that how you pronounce it? He
Yeah.
has gone from pretty far down grid to 3rd with an amazing drive. He got recently signed, I think Berger mentioned, for this race in place of the Japanese driver Nail Pro. Or no, sorry, he's Indonesian. I'm so sorry, Nail. And he got replaced for Onyx Racing because he couldn't make it for Monza, but he has shown tremendous pace here today, and he is hopefully going to hopefully keep this podium. But behind him is a couple of very fast drivers. Frosty, who again last season managed to dominate in the wet. Oh, Merc with a very oversteering line out of this too.
I was scared for a second.
I thought he was going to spin out, but what the
Oh,
hell
and
happened?
look at Aurora. Aurora coming up from, I don't know what position she really started in, but look at that. Now in the battle for P2.
That being said, Programmer I think has died.
Yeah, it looks like his
I mean,
Yeah.
yay, but like,
his good. It looks like his good pace. Looks like it is not going to be holding up for Monza, as it is now completely daytime. Drivers can start to turn their lights off if they can manage to do so. I'm
Maybe
sure
it
they're a little bit
was just a
preoccupied though,
fluke.
fighting all these drivers right now. Merc and Frusty and Aurora all battling for looks like around P2 right now. Meanwhile, Sparky, Aurora's teammate, fights all the way back. Looks like around P10 right now. Going on to lap 4 out of 21. Going into the first major breaking point of this track right now. The first chicane going around. Doggy goes a little bit wide compared to his other drivers. Yeah, I think he loses a couple places. I think it looks like now he is right behind Rod's Dodge Viper right now, going around turn 3. Going to be approaching
I am
the
slightly
seconds. Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead, Brandon.
Doggy
Ooh.
going through
Oh
the
wow,
chicane
look
right
at
now. Looks
Frosty's
like
run through the second chicane.
Oh my God,
so-
Frosty!
Whoa,
Great run.
Frosty!
To
Frosty
Lesmos
going for
1,
the
he
pass
got
on Nick?
around the outside. Oh my goodness, now doing Lesmos 2. Yeah, it's now Merck. What is happening to Nixon? He's fallen off in these last 2 quarters and the second chicane. Merck and Frosty have now used those 2 mistakes to catch up through him. What the hell? Anyway, Nixith is now losing position to Frosty with an amazing run through the
Oh, Merck
Lesmos
with
2.
the cut.
Right now, Merck goes a little bit too much on the curb through a Scary, but now Merck with a great exit.
Oh.
On the Scary. He's now right neck and neck with Nixith down the Parabolica. Are we gonna see a F1 the movie moment where you go?
Team Onion is strategizing, and I love it. Oh, look at Frosty going so close to that track limit, though.
Frosty's almost trying to take his loophole line from last season that gave him a good win in AM, I think. And now Frosty leading by absolutely, him leading is next leading by absolutely nothing. But 3/10 back is
Wow.
Merck. Wow, what a crazy battle! But
Viewers, this is lap 5, by the way. Oh, wait, oh. I could have sworn I just saw somebody go sideways.
Frosty with a bit of a oversteery exit on the exit of the first chicane. Now it's going to compromise. Then 3 wide down around the Curva Grande. Now down into turn 3, the second chicane. Who's going to be latest on the brakes? Frosty has a much better entry. He's already ahead on track. Nixon goes really wide into the gravel. Merck is also
Not
slowed down a
good.
bit too much.
Oh my
no.
God! Now looks like
He's
Nick is gonna
Merck has
be.
just lost
Oh my
position.
God! Whoa!
Team
Oh my
Onion is
God.
falling off now?
I think they are.
Team Onion
They're
is
going
failing.
on track.
Oh.
Oh my God! Merck hits the wall. I think. There's so much happening.
These
What's going
drivers are
on?
really pushing it. Oh my gosh.
It's only lap 5
It's
out
kind
of
of one lap,
21. We're not
Nixon and
even.
Merck.
We're not even halfway. Not even a quarter way through this race, and they're
That's
already battling
crazy.
like it's the final lap going through. Oh my gosh! Rod goes to take a little bit of a wider
3,
line.
2, 3, how much wide is that down the back stretch? That is
Nearly
insane.
5 wide going around the Parabolica. Frosty leads just like last season. Aurora gets a little bit wider. Doggy with a bit of a
Wow,
slide coming out of
dude.
Parabolica. He makes a bit of an overtake coming out of the exit right there. Doggy gets ahead in second place. It's gonna be a right in front of Merck, Rod, and Nixon right now. Going on to
Oh
lap
my-
6.
Check the slipstream. Oh my gosh. It's like a swarm of
God.
angry bees, but they're all Hondas.
You can hear the
Except for
angry
Rod, the one
V6s.
low American.
Well, I mean,
the angry
honestly, the
V6s of the song. Oh my
Viper
gosh.
sounds more like a bee than the V6 NSX.
That being said, Frosty had a really, I don't know, his exit out of turn 1, the first chicane, seems to be pretty bad as they head now through the Curva Grande down to turn 3. In a span of 2 laps, Nixith and Merck
racing,
have dropped
bro.
from 1 and 2 to, what is this, 5 and 6, 5 and 7 almost. What is going
the
on?
tires
Doggy's really wide line on the exit of the second chicane, going through now Lesmos 1. Nixith really wide through Lesmos 1. Aurora also wide on
somebody
exit.
in the gravel.
Someone was in
Oh,
the gravel.
and Merck cuts Lesmo too, I think. Unless that was lag, but who knows, man. This is peak racing.
Oh my goodness.
2 wide down the... I wish I knew what this
This is
called. My
Scary.
track map sucks.
We're going through Ascari right now. 3 wide through the exit of Ascari. Doggy, though, taking the lead. Last time he held on for very long as everyone behind him is going to get a massive slipstream. As I said before, the slipstream here is massive. You can gain, like, positions. And then a few seconds, sorry. Now down into the Parabolica. He makes it a much tighter line. Less wide on exit. Is that what he needs to be able to retake the lead? He's getting a really good exit out of Parabolica. He's already passed Brad. He's already passed Red. God, messed up his line through Parabolica. Oh my goodness.
Viewers, we could be in for some insane racing here because if you look behind this battle for P1, check it out. Carl, and Sparky are making insane time on this big pack. So we could be seeing an 8-person battle for P1, and that would be insane, and that would be the best race we've ever had. I told you guys, Monza is the best track for fighting. Actually, I never said that, and I'm putting words in my own mouth.
No,
But
you
it
gaslight
is
everyone.
true.
Just gaslight
Viewers,
everyone.
yes. Viewers,
that
this is the
being
best race ever. Buy INV Works now.
Buy INV Works products.
If
Anyway,
it wasn't for INV Works, we would not be seeing this incredible racing. Doggy was a little bit wide
Yes,
on the gravel track.
that is very
On the
true.
Lesbos, Merc tries to make a bit of an
So
overtake
close to the
on
barrier.
his teammate. Meanwhile, as said by Lag, those two cars of Carl and Smirky are catching up. They're taking advantage of this fighting in dirty air. That this P2 through looks like 5 battle we are seeing right now. Aurora, the first time she's ever rated for his team, is in P2, trying to fight for the win right now. Frosty looks like he is just getting
Insane.
away from the rest of the grid. He's pulling away. This is going to be Q Performance's best ever result of this season so far.
Nick says,
Oh no!
What?
Merc. Oh no, he went off track in Parabolica. No, Merc, you just lost so much respect for me. Also,
anyway.
small side note, Baby Hippo gets the first DTP of the race.
No.
Another side note,
airline.
Danny has just
Oh.
informed me that there is like absolutely 0 changes to the McLaren F1, so yeah, they're pretty much dead. And so much smoke coming out of
Ooh,
that first chicane right
Merc
there.
sliding through chicane 1.
Yes.
Crazy
yes.
down curve grande. This is so crazy. I love this race.
All these AM drivers, though, because of the massive slipstream train they have between the top 5 and 6 people, or top 6 people here, top 7 people, they're all gonna have to watch their braking points because of the dirty air that's gonna be caused by the just massive amounts of slipstream and the air that's being cut through by all these wonderful looking GT cars. Rod, very
Merc.
far on the inside for Lesmos 2. Merc, a little bit too crazy on the exit of Lesmos 2, but now we're heading down to Ascari. It is still Frosty leading by at least almost a second from Aurora. That being said, he's messed up a bit on the entry to Ascari. That's allowed Aurora to go right alongside him. He's going to get a great slipstream down the parabolic. No, he's going side by side. He's not even thinking about trying to use the slipstream from Frosty, who's gonna break the latest through Parabolica. We all know that Frosty was great around Parabolica last season, but can he make it? No, he can't. Aurora has
And Merc really beats those track limits again. Merc, what's going on?
We're side by side down the main straight. Look at this absolute cinema. Aurora across the line. Wait, Frosty somehow still leading, but it doesn't matter because they're still battling it out. Down towards turn 1. Who's going to be latest on the brakes? Aurora looks like she has a much better entry, but she always does that thing there. Lost everything.
Frosty lost time.
And Aurora.
I do have a question for the Igneous Hydra.
Okay, what?
Since you're the most experienced racer of all of us, what do you think the pit strategy is going to be for this race? Just before everybody goes flying into the pits.
It's a one stop, right? It's a one stop for sure. I mean,
But when would you actually expect them to be going in?
laps probably. I wouldn't be surprised because their lap times right now are, well, they're only about maybe more than 2 laps because their lap times are only about a second off from, maybe 1 or 2 seconds off from what the fastest people are doing. The fastest people are doing 33 highs and they're doing 35 lows. Most of the top runners are doing 35 lows or highs.
Nitsa goes really wide.
But it's hard to say.
There.
I saw that.
The worst thing you could do on this track right now with this pit strategy is pitting too early or too late and missing out on the slipstream train, because that is what's keeping this pack so close together, even with the dirty air factor. Because this track is mostly medium to high speed corners, say for the chicanes and stuff, the dirty air really isn't too much of a problem for those corners, and you can really gain a lot of time. That being said, Baby Hippo, I don't know if he's serving a penalty or if he's pitting, but either way, he is 1 lap down.
Hippo was serving a penalty, but his car flipped in the pit, so that was her first flip of the race.
That being said, the Aurora has fallen off a bit after that amazing entry she had through turn 1 a few last lap, but unfortunately because of her increased entry speed and higher minimum speed, she messed up her exit and had to kind of save the car before it went into the gravel, or worse, into the ball. That being said, look at Nixon and
All
Merc.
that tire smoke.
Oh, Nixon!
Whoa, Nixon with the big slide.
Yeah, he
Crazy.
caught that curve a bit too much on the second corner of that chicane. Kind of yikes. But now he's fallen off massively. And that is the worst thing that could have happened because if you look at Rod and Carl, they're now battling through Lesmos too. It's a battle between the two Dodge Vipers of the only two teams running them in this category. It's Carl, the two lead drivers of those two teams, battling it out down to the Ascari chicane. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I'm very interested to see how the Vipers will perform in Pro. Seeing as
there aren't any Vipers.
They're not. There isn't. Oh.
Something I do want to point out though is that we are noticing that these two Dodge Vipers of Carl and Rod have caught up to this this battle. It's pretty much for P1 at this point. I'd say they're all battling for P1.
And we're all pitting.
And oh my gosh,
we're all pitting at the same time. What are we all doing? Wait, where's Frosty? Where's Frosty?
Frosty. Where is Frosty? Wait. Frosty was the first to pit.
He's the first to pit. Like I said, 2 or 3 laps. Those 2 laps have passed now. And like I said, no one wants to miss out on that slipstream window. So they all had the same strategy. They all want to be in that slipstream window. That being said, Frosty, because of his lead...
Check the game chat. The game chat. They're saying Frosty used neutral in pit.
He cut the fucking
Frosty.
Oh
It's gotta be Frosty.
Oh my gosh, Frosty.
I know what happened. Okay, Frosty has decided to do the most stupid, retarded thing I've ever seen and shifted his car into neutral so he could. So he basically, he gets a pit limiter by putting it into neutral because the pit limiter works when you're in a gear. So he shifted down all the way into neutral and basically managed to get at a higher speed, went above the pit lane. What is this guy with breaking rules?
Rusty, it's not that deep, bro. The Roblox is not worth it. The Roblox is not worth it, bro.
This is the best race ever.
And not even that. He decided to cut the first chicane as well as soon as he got out of the pits, as if he wanted to add salt to the wound. What are we doing, man?
You know, one thing I've kind of noticed, are we not seeing a lot of parallels between Monza and Indianapolis right now with the amount of action? I
think it's because it's a high-speed track. Indy was also a high-speed track. This is a high-speed track.
I would say it's a high-speed track with aggressive curbs and pretty much punishing runoffs. Because you could say something about Paul Ricard with its straightaways, but its runoff areas were nowhere near as punishing because it's all pretty much just asphalt.
A couple of the other drivers who
pretty much ass
take a later stop have now emerged behind. As I said, no one wants to lose the big slipstream train, but now, like I said, because everyone pitted at the same time, Frosty is now out of the equation. We're getting rid of him soon.
Yeah. So I am hearing some news in the stream live chat right now. Mystical Spirit says he used neutral in the pits and even jumped. There's a lot of people.
Wow.
There's a lot of people arguing in stream chat right now. We did see something similar with Emily Dorada in Hockenheim. Although we did find out it was not her actually doing it intentionally. It was a gearbox issue as she went into the pits. But it looks like this will be the first time that we're seeing it genuinely being used for a driver trying to take advantage of it. And they did not hide it very well because they are caught live. Meanwhile, Merc is your provisionally on first place, followed by Doggy.
To
the guy who just stepped in.
To add insult to injury, Frosty has gotten a DTP.
I don't even feel like it would be a DTP. That's straight up like a DSQ in my opinion. That's like a DTP.
Everybody wants him disqualified, but this is so hilarious.
Oh man,
I was not expecting this from this race. Honestly,
I wish I wasn't streaming and just getting additional footage because wow, this would have been quite the highlights video.
Check out P1 battle. Doggy UK is fighting with Merc for the lead. what an insane underdog story we're seeing here at Monza today. I was expecting a great race, but I wasn't expecting this level of racing here today. Like, is this foreshadowing for Pro? Because we're gonna be getting a lot of viewers after this.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And speaking of viewers, I would like to direct your attention to the INV Works shop, where they make the greatest racing items you could ever imagine, and cat ears for the low price of, I don't know, whatever Roblox allows.
I do want to mention Frosty has 12 CCs anyway. He has to drive through irregardless of the.
Frosty is disqualified from the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Special guest you are hearing is Kiaru.
Kit like gaming YT.
Kit like gaming YT. Frosty has been given the boot.
I don't use that name anymore.
I'm Kit. I don't want Kit.
He
totally
did he flip in the pits? Oh my gosh.
Kit, I totally do not want you to lightning bolt this guy. I'm totally not streaming him right now. I totally don't want you to lightning bolt him. I
am not in the server. I'm sorry.
Jokes. I totally don't want you to lightning bolt him. I don't want you to do that. But the camera's on him if you do it. I'm just saying. But I don't would. Anyways, okay. Going back to our P1 battle. Now it is an honest P1 battle. Merc leads his first ever Grand Prix ahead of Aurora and Doggy. It's incredible, this P1 battle we're seeing right now. It's all Honda and the Sexes and Dodge Viper. Aurora the robot and Doggy, new to their teams, fighting for a potential win. Merc also fighting for his first ever win in a Grand Prix category. It could be a Merc lockout this weekend. He could potentially win his Grand Prix, meaning he could win both event sessions of this weekends so far right now. Going around into Ascari, Merc still leads ahead of Doggy and Aurora the robot. The three NSXs, sorry, going through a little bit. Merc, but tiny bit of a wider line compared to Doggy, and I hear lightning. I think that was Frosty.
Frosty has been fighted on track. That being said, you want to mention though that some of the debut rookies here, Aurora and Doggy, have been crazy good here at Monza. I know it's a fairly easy track to learn. It's very hard to be fast though. That's the difference. It's an easy track to learn, but hard to get really good lap times because there's such a fine margin. But between Doggy and Aurora, they are doing great. Aurora has been driving for most of the season for RFA, but her performance here with her new team, Emmy, who is a rising star basically in terms of teams in the road racing community and road racing scene, seems that because of that new team move into the NSX, she has managed to find her true pace, along with Doggy, who has been signed with Onyx again to replace Nail and has been doing just as good of a job. That being said though, Rod has managed to catch up a lot. Crazy. And is now on the back of what the hell? He's now on the back of Merc or Doggy, one of them, heading down into Lesmos 2 now. Doggy with a bit of wider line through Lesmos 2. That might be what Rod needed to use the full power of that 8-liter V8 that Bergen mentioned earlier.
V10.
Now heading down towards V10, sorry, not V8, V10. Heading down to the Ascari, thank you, Kiet. Heading down to the Ascari chicane. Rod now going right behind Doggy. Got a worse line through Ascari, but I don't think that will matter because of the huge slipstream that he will have heading towards the parabolic curve, the final curve of this legendary track, the final curve of Monza. Who's going to be latest on the brakes? It seems like it's Merc behind who's latest on the brakes. Rod goes really wide, not as tight.
Crazy.
He gets a worse exit. But Merc is going to be at a disadvantage because of the slipstream. Never mind, Rod somehow has held the position. Aurora behind is starting to fade away. She was in position for potentially the win. But now she's slipped behind Merc as he's also slipped behind Rod and Doggy. Now heading down to the first turn of the first chicane in Sector 1 of Monza. Aurora with a great line through the first few turns. He's now jumped right across, right through Merc, and now is challenging Rod for the lead now through the Curva Grande. Doggy still being fairly quick, fairly dominant around these last few laps of our feature race. Doggy takes a bit of a I guess, wider line on the first chicane, but still a good line nonetheless. But Rod and Aurora are now looking for any opportunity, any mistake, any chance that they can get to try and challenge for this lead. Rod, as you know, it's been very great this season in that Viper, which has not been as, most times has not been as fast as the NSX, although this weekend it seems to be on par, at least with the pace and with the top running drivers. Nixith, however, our championship leader, unfortunately has dropped very, very far back and is kind of almost out of slipstream range. This is a crazy gap considering how fast and how dominant Nixith has been. But another battles happening on this track. I think there's a pretty interesting battle going on between P7 and P9. Augustine, Programmer, and Sparky.
Hold up.
They're pretty.
I'm not sure if my eyes are deceiving me, but I could have sworn I just saw Doggy and Aurora go off track in Parabolica. I hate you.
Despite with that, it looks like they are still in the battle right now, and they are currently approaching a back marker of Baby Hippo. Baby Hippo, who has not had the most stellar performance with the C's racing team in Toyota Supra. They are going to be catching up to him rather soon. I also want to kind of lean on the topic of Emmy Racing Team, looking at this right now. Sparky in 1970, who's usually been outperforming his teammate every single weekend. Aurora the Robot looks like she is stepping in as this #1 driver from a team today. Sparky in a battle with P8, right behind Augustine right now, about a second behind. He is trying to make his way through this battle right now, but it looks like Aurora could potentially score another win for his team if everything goes well.
He's a Baby Hippo
has been disqualified.
Disqualified for having 29 CCs.
Baby Hippo also talking while driving as well. He's texted a sad face.
Yeah.
While driving.
Oh my God! Baby Hippo through the chicane. Please, I hope you got that on camera, Burger. Please.
I just see. I just see him like, oh, and he jumps out. Oh, and he dies.
Oh, and he dies. No.
I am.
Oh my God.
Parabolic. I didn't even notice. Switches on the outside to the inside. Look on the inside. What a crazy four-way battle we have here for the lead. Doggy is without slipstream, meaning everyone behind him is going to start catching up. But who's going to be latest on the
Viper's got a crazy run.
The car's behind us to break early because of the slipstream, but now heading through the first chicane. It's still Doggy. What? Doggy's still somehow ahead. Tire smoke is a thing. Someone's throwing up in the background.
I didn't think it was that loud. I turned away and everything just so it wouldn't be picked up by my microphone.
Oh my God!
Okay. Oh, look at that! Merc clips the wall! Merc clips the wall! No! No! Merc is falling off.
Oh, Merc, no.
He's barely in front of Aurora because they both messed up. And as I speak about messing up, he also slippy slideys. He gets squirrely on the exit of Lesmar too.
Oh my God! Nixith is one away from a drive-through.
No.
It is only 18 laps out of 21. We are in the closing stage of his race right now. It could be anyone's race right now. Rod, Doggy, Merc, Aurora. These are four drivers battling for a win, and they've never won before in a Grand Prix. It's absolutely incredible. Meanwhile, Nixon, who's won before for Onion Motorsports, potentially in for a DTP. Merc goes really wide around Parabolica.
This is crazy.
It is so crazy right now. Rod and Doggy are battling for... No, sorry. Doggy and Rod are battling for P right now. They're inside of each other going into the first chicane, the hardest breaking point of this circuit. Arguably going through. Let's switch cameras onto them so far.
Rod gets a horrible exit.
Rod, what was that like? Anyway, another news. Doggy, as I mentioned before, on debut might get his first ever win. I don't think there's been any debut AM driver, like mid-season 8 debut AM driver win ever in the history of PTWC ever.
Baby Hippo.
That beats.
Yeah,
right.
Baby Hippo.
In Sebring when he cut every single corner he could.
Yeah, but I would have to say this is probably like the best performance we've seen from a debut driver. Fighting for the win right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I do want to mention though that a lot of the drivers, if you look at the corner cuts, everyone is so close, so close to 11
Wait,
corner
we haven't done
cuts.
the corner cut check.
You
Look
know
at
what's
this, okay,
funny?
I'm-
This race
to,
has
like,
been
corner
so
cut
like eventful that we haven't even looked away from lead battle or check corner cuts at all.
Lad, do you want to go
haven't
ahead?
done corner cut check. Corner cut check. Corner
Bert,
cut
you
check.
can make like 3 highlight videos out of this. Anyways, corner cut check. Let's see here. Mako Saks. I don't know. I'm not pronouncing that last name. 10 corner cuts. Aurora 9 corner cuts. Carl 9 corner cuts. Doggy 8 corner cuts. Augustine with 7. JJ with 9. Leo, which I'm not sure who he's racing for, with 8. Let's see here. Sylvia with 10. Merc with 8. Nixon with 10, Sparky with 9. Oh gosh, the leaderboard's changing. Dimensions with an X in the name with 9. Terraria Eagle with 8. The Hoodie Kid with 19, which is insane. And the leaderboard is shifting. That's great. That's great.
We are now on
Anyway.
the provisional
And I
lap
believe that
of
was
this
God.
Grand Prix so far.
Oh no! Oh my God! Rod, stop cutting, man! You're one away from a corner cut.
Are you serious?
He's one away now.
I
He's
wanted to
pushing
see
too
a
hard.
Viper win.
We need an American car to win. Oh, Doggy really oversteered on the angle of the screen.
Ooh,
Absolutely does nothing because unfortunately Rod took a worst lie.
that
Oh my gosh,
sucks.
look at him go with Doggy! He's getting really, really
Oh my
squirrely.
gosh.
Going with last mode right now. Oh my gosh, that Viper as well.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Only 2 more laps, not even. Please.
It
Please, we
is
need
the
a Viper
provisional
win.
lap.
But
Please,
As
it's
soon as
not.
they cross
Sorry.
the line, it's going to be the final lap. It can still be anyone's race. All it comes down to is a DTP or a mistake right now. We've seen wins decided by DTPs
Come
before.
on.
We saw it last weekend with Danny throwing away with a GTP on the final corner of the final lap of Hockenheim. Who knows what could happen again with 11 corner cuts. These drivers are so
Danny is
close.
offended. Also, look at Merc throwing it around the outside. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God,
Is
Rod,
Merc
look
in
at the
contention
Wesley
too for
line.
that P1? Followed by Aurora. Rod is suffering right now.
Final lap. It's
This
gonna
is
be so
crazy.
close.
The white flag is out.
He sounds
Oh
a
my
lot
gosh.
like Van Halen
Here we go
saying
into
that.
the first chicane.
Oh, it's Luke coming out of Doggy's
Oh,
car.
Doggy with the tires. Oh my goodness, dude. This is so crazy. I can't even talk normally, bro. This race is so insanely fire. And check out this battle for P2. It seems like Aurora, Merc, and Rod for You are so close to each other through second chicane. Let's see what happens. And it looks like Merc gets the best run, and the chat is going crazy. And
Oh my God.
hold
Oh,
on.
Rod.
Let me check. Let me
Whoa,
check.
Smoke coming out of the cars. Doggy DTP!
No!
Doggy DTP!
Doggy DTP!
Oh my God! That means it is gonna be Rod, Merc, and Aurora. It's gonna be a win for him. It
Wow!
might be a
Oh
win
my
for one of them.
gosh! This is crazy.
What did
Look
you
at Rod
fucking
pulling away
say?
with the
Merc,
speed of the Dodge Viper.
Merc penalty! Merc penalty!
No!
It's gonna be a win for Rod! Rod, if
It's
he
all
holds
falling
on,
apart in the final lap. Oh my gosh! And look at
Rod
Rod.
and Aurora! It's all the Rod and Aurora!
And Aurora, the robot.
Get a Rod,
No, Rod. No way, Rod.
Rod,
Rod,
one more corner
get
to
it, Rod,
go.
get it.
It
Keep
can
it
either be
together,
Rod or
Rod.
Aurora.
Keep it
It's gonna
together.
be the
Keep
final
it
corner.
together. Merc does not care. He goes all the way off track.
Oh my God!
Rod, with
It's like
Jimmy
Jimmy
Racing.
Racing. That's gonna be the
The
final lap. It's gonna win.
The Viper with the
They won.
first ever win.
Oh my God!
I don't believe it. I
Oh
do
my
not believe it.
God.
That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. That's
What
crazy.
did I say? Final lap
That's
DTP.
crazy. Oh my gosh.
What did I say? Final lap
Even the
DTP.
That's actually crazy. My throat hurts.
Oh
My
my
throat
God.
hurts.
Okay, before the final lap, I was gonna say I feel like the only thing that would make this race better if someone gets a penalty or goes off track, and then we did.
And we
Oh
got
my
two.
Got
We
two.
got two.
Rod in the Viper.
Oh
the
my
Viper reigns
God.
supreme at the. Oh
You
my
know what this
goodness.
calls for? You know what this calls for?
A beer.
I know. Flashinator's gonna be pissed, but
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is Greg. You.
We're not even in the United States, by the way, and this is not even an American driver. It's just an American car.
God, what did you just do? What did you just do?
That's-
What did you just do?
Fucking crazy!
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy!
Oh my god. That's gonna be
Man,
the best
The
best
man
I've
that
ever
started
seen.
on a tablet. The man
That's-
that started
No,
on a
my
tablet.
God.
please teleport them all. Oh my god, these interviews. Oh my god, we gotta interview him like right now. Like, we gotta interview him like right
You have
now.
to give out a
Viewers,
shit-
this is why the Project Trackday World Championship is the best fucking league ever, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Every other league
Okay.
sucks.
Doggy,
Only
I get to
watch-
give a shout out. I want to give a shout
Only
out to
watch
Doggy
PTWC.
because he had an amazing run and he really was feeling the pressure towards the end. Had he not had that drive through, he probably would have won. I mean, look at the gap. He was 9/10 away, almost a second away from the rest of the field from Rod. That's absolutely crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
crazy,
Also, good shout
bro.
out to amazing shout out to Aurora who held her composure and finished P2 in spite of all the drive-throughs and the pressure of veteran drivers behind. Good drive as well from Rod, our race winner, who's taken the Viper to places it has so far not been able to, but today he has managed to be able to take that top step of the podium after so long, after
Oh my
starting
gosh.
on a shitty ass tablet, playing on like disconnecting every few races. He is now upgraded to a PC and a controller and has taken his first ever victory in the AM series category. What an amazing race!
There's
What
just so
crazy-ass
much that just happened
Actually,
this entire
so crazy.
so much drama, teams dropping out, drivers switching teams, the first ever win, 3 drivers that have never won battling for a P1. Krusty gets the electric chair. What have we not gotten this race weekend so far? I'm sure, let me just say, I'm sure Emmy's really proud. I'm sure Emmy's really happy with this race.
Definitely.
she is.
I've seen Emmy cheering Aurora on this entire race.
Sparky with a
Oh, yeah.
P8.
Oh yeah,
As you
Sparky
say
with
that,
P8 though, but I'm
she's-
sure he's still pretty happy with this team result.
he's very happy. I'm sure he's
honestly,
very
yeah,
happy.
I'd be happy with a top 10.
And
especially
honestly,
with the race.
hold on, let me-
Sparky
let me-
actually might be top, like P6 or P5, given these drive-through penalties. Though we might have to see when the results come in.
Actually, maybe.
Yeah,
Good
that's
idea.
Might
Just
not
started.
be wrong.
what did Daniel
Yes,
12316 say?
He said get
Interview.
started.
That was
Okay.
a crazy ass race, man. That was a crazy
Right.
race.
Step
What do you mean, bro? No talk,
Okay.
bro.
podium, please.
Teleport. Moha.
Mohawk. Can
Muha
we get our 3
methods.
drivers on the
lessons.
podium? Oh,
Hey,
like, I was
who's
on-
third? Is it
Jeff
Carl?
Gordon is on the podium.
What's next? It's the next.
Aurora,
Okay.
Aurora,
I'm
first on the
Jeff
podium.
Gordon, and I won the race.
Moa, can you TP
Okay,
Rod on the podium? It looks like he's just dead.
Ouch!
Oh my god.
Ouch!
I know Rod is on the podium. Okay, yeah. Oh no, now you tape in. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, hello.
Okay, Rod's in voice chat. He
Rod,
is muted though. Let's get these interviews started. He's still muted. Nixon, guys,
Do you want
unmute.
to start with Nick?
Sure, Nixon is unmuted though.
Because I don't know.
Nice.
Get to the
Next-
toilet,
okay.
Rod.
Okay, Hydra, go ahead with the interviews.
Rod is still muted.
We can start with
Jesus,
Nixon.
yeah.
Go with Nick. Go with Nick.
Go
Nick
Nixith.
From third to first. Okay, next up. What happened? What happened today? You were 6 seconds, almost 7 seconds off the lead. Okay, do not. I swear to God.
Please stop.
Yeah. Never mind. Sorry. I'm so sorry. You were quite far off the lead today. I know it isn't really an amazing race for you. You're also like 1 away from a corner cut. Did you feel like maybe it was just your confidence? Because it doesn't seem like you were very on pace with the rest of the top running drivers. You were leading the sprint race and for quite a while, even though you had a post-race penalty. But you think that maybe you're just after you got a post-race penalty in the sprint race that kind of curbed your confidence, or what happened, man? What happened?
Honestly, I don't even know myself. I hit quite a lot of, let's just say, unfair bumps on the track. I slid a lot, and that got me the CCs. And now that I'm 1 off, like, and still had like 6 or 7 laps to go, I just fell back, just to be safe.
Oh, bro. Okay.
No
anyway.
more 6-7 jokes.
Did you expect a podium here today?
Honestly, no. My teammates absolutely true. They let me just say, what the fuck? Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Crazy.
Cool. So, yeah, it all happened in the last lap. Insane watching that happen and boil down. Do you think that this is gonna like be your last performances in the last few races? Haven't been amazing. Good, this is lucky, if that even. I don't want to discourage you. I don't want to just like not. You're very talented, but is this going to affect your champion? Do you think you're going to be able to keep your lead over Sparky or Merc for the championship? For the
I actually made the gap bigger on this race, so
oh yeah, true.
it's actually fine until the end of the season. I think I can just take it easy.
That being said, we do have Tsukuba, which is very famous for being difficult as hell and very short and very like you have to be very like on it constantly. So do you think that you're going to be able to continue this lead into Tsukuba, or is this like going to be Nix's fall off?
Oh no, I'm skipping Tsukuba. I hate that track, so I'm just skipping it.
Nix's fall off. Okay, I see. Well, anyone else have a question?
Nope, I think we can move on.
I
to
don't have
now.
a question. I have something to announce.
I
So
don't know.
please, can you just guys move from the people actually who won the race?
Rod
I want
can't
to take a
speak, so
picture.
Rod wants me to
Mr.
speak for
Bergamo.
him.
Would you be so
Move.
polite and move from the way so I can make a nice picture for the articles?
Oh,
Alright, thank you.
The interviews, bro.
Yeah, even though. Okay, now you guys can go on.
Okay,
Alright,
shall we
moving
move on to
second
Rod?
place.
Or
No,
second?
no, go
is
second
Aurora,
place first.
Is Aurora? Where's Aurora? Aurora joined PC.
Aurora.
Aurora. I'm thinking Aurora. If not, we're just gonna move to.
Hydra, why is your name Lignius Boopa?
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
I'm Jeff Gordon. Viewers, Jeff Gordon or Dale Earnhardt? Leave it in the comments below.
Dale Earnhart. No.
Aurora the Robot does not.
Okay, well then let's move
we're
on
moving on
to Rod, who might sound a lot like
Rod.
Kia.
Rod. Okay, I'll have to stand in for Rod because Rod can't speak.
Okay. All right, Rod. What a win! What a win, man! God, I'm so happy. There's no bias. I'm not biased at all. Trust me. Rod, this is the first win for the American Viper here. You have brought that thing to crazy places in previous races where it shouldn't have been. But now you finally have your first AM feature race, not a sprint race, feature race victory. How does it feel? How does it feel to go
It feels great. It feels great. I'm shaking right now. I'm in my toilet. I'm shaking. I have so many feelings. Thanks to my personal trainer, Kiaru or something. I don't know his name. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So like, why is your voice Vietnamese?
I got taught by kid so much that I got Vietnamese mice, I think.
I think as Rod, I think you have to say like bro more. Bro a lot.
Well, bro.
Oh.
Bro, 6'7". 6'7".
No!
6'7".
Alright, thank you, Rod, for your
Okay.
questions. Same as...
No, I'm all good.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't
okay.
have
I
any
just have one.
questions.
Rod,
I really wish
will
we
we
could talk
see
to
another
Aurora,
win
it's too
from
bad.
you? Rod, will we see another win from you, or will we just keep seeing like Gunner shit from you in the chat
Okay.
as always?
You will see both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rod, for your wonderful interview. Okay. You know, we can move on to who should we move on to?
Sparky.
Mark.
Sparky or Doggy?
Go doggy.
Doggy, I say doggy, I say doggy.
Yeah, fuck
TP Doggy,
Sparky.
TP Doggy now.
Where's Dougie?
Is he in game? He's in game. Yeah, he's in games.
What's up,
There he
bro?
is. Look at that beautiful shirt. Okay.
Wow.
What?
Snapped his neck.
I love Frank Ocean. Man, he hadn't even put out an album in like 8 years.
Hot take: Daniel Caesar is better than Frank Ocean.
Frank
Get out.
Ocean is dead. Frank Ocean is gooning.
Oh, hello.
Oh my god,
Hello.
doggy. What happened?
British man. British man.
Hello?
Okay. Hold on. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Doggy, that sucks. Honestly, this race it looked like it went so well for you, and it sucks that you unfortunately got that drive through towards the end. You were like even at the end on track, you were leading by about a second. We really thought you were gonna win it, like from Rod. No, not that we didn't have any confidence in Rod, but we just you were very fast, and we didn't we didn't really think, you know, we thought you were at least gonna get a win today. But it's kind of disappointing. But what did you think? Did you think you could have? Was it the pressure that got to you, that caused a deep?
What is
I
this
don't know,
avatar that just
I
appeared
think it was
on
just,
top of him?
I lost the
Rusty,
focus
get out of
at
the
the end
screen.
of the...
Rusty, get off the screen, bro.
I think it was just I lost the
Yeah,
focus
can you
at the end of the lap.
fling like Krusty as hard as you can, please? Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Okay,
Scoots out of
go
the
on.
way.
Alright, keep going.
No, but it was just a loss of focus. I saw the gap behind me and I got too excited, so I just drove poorly at the end.
Do you think that I mean you were very close to a debut win. I think you had one. You would have been like one of two drivers who have won AM on their debut, which is pretty crazy. But
Yeah, that would be quite
overall,
the achievement.
you expect to be challenging for the win, especially against veteran drivers like like Nixith and Merck and Sparky, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't really expecting it. I mean, it was my first race. I mean, I practiced for Hockenheim, but this was the first race that I'd actually done. So I didn't really know how well it was gonna go. The sprint wasn't as good as this, but I just found a bit of confidence after that to try and get a good placement. Unfortunately, at the end though.
Will we be seeing more from you in the future? Is this like going to be a one-off?
Yeah. I will be racing again. In a couple races. You can probably guess where, but
So it's Fuji. I'm gonna see you in Fuji.
somewhere
Rusty.
you'll find out.
Rusty, stop.
Wow.
Like,
Bro!
I have a
All right.
question for Doggy.
Yeah.
It's been a history of in PT Project Trackday history in the league that any British driver is good at this game for some reason. Is it? You think it's true for you?
I don't know if I'm considered good. I mean, I did sell the win, but I don't know. I've only just started playing, so this is like pretty fresh for me. So I don't know. I'll probably get better for some other races.
Right.
But
So it's definitely a thing then.
maybe. I mean, are there any other British drivers that have done good in this league?
There was a guy named DRS that Danny really likes that won a few races when he just started, and he was really good. And there's Hazard as well. He's pretty good, but he's a bit limited by his stuff, his situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I'm just saying that a lot of British people have come in here and be really good.
Yeah, I guess maybe it's in the British genes to race well, I guess.
What is Frosty saying?
Right. Thank you for your answer.
Why? Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Doggy. Hope to
Thank
see
you.
you. Hope on the podium. And goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Okay. All right. I think that's about it. I think we can do the outro now. Right, Lag?
Okay, thank you viewers for watching the INV Works Project Trackday World Championship. This was round 6 at Monza International. What an insane race today, honestly. I wasn't expecting that great of a race today. Like, don't get me wrong, I always expect a great race from Monza, but this was just on another level. Actually, I do have a little bit of engagement farming for the viewers. Comment was Indianapolis better or was Monza better? I will be looking at the comments, viewers. So if I don't see any comments about that, I will be disappointed. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Bye, INV Works. Play DevJump games. Moha, stop digging in me and say goodbye,
Yo.
guys.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna kill myself.
See you later for the pro race.
Yeah, the pro race. And the stream.
You like
Okay,
timed that
holy
perfectly
shit.
with the
Reset the
lightning.
server.
Oh,